Hey girls, Sally here from Bridalicious. In this video we're going to talk about a few principles that set us up to be effective relational beings. We're going to look at what it means to be a happy person, the power of giving, and also the 80-10-10 rule. As human beings, we don't exist as islands, nor are we meant to. We're wired for relationship. Our deepest levels of happiness are realised by loving others and being loved. Dean Ornish says that anything that promotes a sense of isolation often leads to illness and suffering. Anything that promotes a sense of love and intimacy, connection and community is healing. In fact, many studies show that our relationships and support networks have a huge influence on our quality of life, our health, and even our longevity. Research supports this and reveals that the top 10% of happy people credit their happiness to good social relations. We all seek connection, and that connectedness actually helps us to flourish. So what does it mean to be a happy person? As we explored earlier through studying Steve Covey's personality ethic versus the character ethic, we can't fake happy, or what I prefer to call fulfilled, nor can we fake friendship. In order to be happy and have friends, we must embrace the underlying principles and nurture the character traits that actually lead to such outcomes. To be happy, you must first foster happy thoughts, attitudes and actions. To have friends, you first must be one. To have a healthy marriage, you must first be a healthy individual, mind, body, heart and spirit. One way to foster happy and healthy relationships is through the power of giving. There's real power in giving of your time, your talents and your resources, which are otherwise spent in a transaction of give to gain, or with the question of what's in it for me. Unconditional giving of your time, talents and resources turns this equation on its head. Over and above the benefits that almost always result in the physical, the transformation of heart when we give is where the real magic happens. To unpack this a little more, you may have heard the expression, it's blessed to be a blessing. In other words, as the giver, you receive a gift. The reason we feel like this is because we're wired not only for relationship, but also for giving and altruism. Have you ever given a present to someone and been so excited to give it to them? Or made a meal for your partner and felt so happy to be able to serve him in that way? Sometimes a bit fearful that he's not going to like it, but anyway. Or volunteered for a charity and walked away on a real high despite the sacrifice of your time, talents and resources. Or performed a random act of kindness and had that warm and fuzzy feeling following you around for the rest of the day. These are just some examples of the power of giving. Another thing that we can give is our money. One financial practice my husband and I have in order to foster a heart of generosity is practicing the 80-10-10 rule. Meaning that 10% of our finances we give away, 10% we save at a minimum, and the remaining 80% we live off. Over and above the financial benefit to the causes that we support, it's what this practice of giving actually does in us that's the most significant. So your transformation task this week is to perform a random act of kindness. I also implore you to watch this powerful TED Talk that I'm going to stick the link below called The Happy Secret. Enjoy.